my fellow fighters, and the people of the world. Shout out to DJ SWoo. You know, guys, I respect DJ SWoo for being the bigger man, for being a hot man in the midst of all this chaos in South Africa, for being that guy to reinforce us as the EFF young members, reinforce us and let us know and reassure us that he sees the good work the EFF has done. He sees the good contribution the EFF has brought into the politics of South Africa. As much as he can disagree there and there with the EFF, he still shows respect to the EFF, to the CIC for the contribution in politics in South Africa and conscientizing the black child. Shout out to DJ SWoo. Of course, guys, I'm going to give you an opportunity to listen to him for yourself because what he's saying is very profound. This is the man of the match. Listen here.
I totally agree. And it's beautiful that a young political party like the EFF, that's why I mean I'm putting the Mufai can next to the EFF bottle because I'm also inspired by the struggle of the movement, the EFF itself. It's as old as the Mufaya company. Yeah. So from a distance, you know, one has always been inspired by having young people conscientized in the country as far as politics is concerned. A lot of us were not even paying attention to what was going on in Parliament television, what was going on in Parliament.
Before the advent of the EFF, yeah.
Old people would go in there and pass on certain policies and laws without even our knowledge, would be less interested in politics. And I think ever since, in the previous decade, ever since there's been the EFF, that has changed. There's been a huge number of young people that are interested in politics. And that has to be commendable. So we really appreciate the role that you guys have played in the political scene in the country and the contribution and also just self-actualization of black people. I was watching one of the clips Juju was talking about sometimes right and the consciousness
comes to right.
You know what I mean? Like conscientizing people for people to not be afraid to be themselves and speak for themselves. And believe in themselves that they're more than capable, right? And as you're speaking about the culture of entrepreneurship as well, is nobody's going to save you, bro. Like not your rich uncle, not the people that you think you know, not those people that invite you, who've got money, who send you for the ISIS sometimes. One day they're not gonna just wake up and decide or they won't. They'll only just call you to hang out with you when it's time for fun. So only you are reliable or responsible for your own future.
Hot money, Buffett. It's people like this who are able to not just disagree and discredit only, but they can disagree and still give credit where it's due. The credit goes to the EFF for bringing the whole of South Africa to pay attention to the politics. The credit goes to that party. And DJ SWoo is agreeing with that narrative. And DJ SWoo is congratulating the EFF for every good contribution they've came up with in South African politics. I don't even think he's a member of the EFF. I might be wrong. I don't know his political membership, where it lies. But I know one thing for sure with DJ SWoo. He loves a black child. He loves black people. He supports African people. He's always there trying to make sure he motivates, encourages black people to be better people, to make better decisions. So I doubt he's one of the people who would be hating the EFF. Disagreeing, of course. Anyone can disagree. But pure hating, just malicious hate, I doubt DJ SWoo is on that type of time. So shout out to this man. Of course, he was in the EFF podcast. If you want to watch the full podcast, you can go and watch the full podcast in the EFF YouTube channel. The podcast, they were also speaking about the hustle, the grind. They were speaking about a lot of important things, you know, things that matter, things that encourage, things that inspire black people, things that make you as a black person think twice about the decision you're making in life, your future plans. Where do your loyalties lie when you have money? Like your decisions. What is it that you're planning for your future? Things like this. Very beautiful interview. He even spoke about the issue of the late, our beautiful musician, Zahara. And in that interview, I didn't even know, by the way. And this, I'm not going to put a clip here. You guys will have to go and watch the interview to find out this. And I'm not going to speak much about it. I didn't even know the EFF was there contributing when Madam Zahara, may her soul rest in peace, was struggling and starting uploading videos online about how much she's struggling. I didn't know the EFF was there to help her. I didn't know the EFF was there contributing some monies to help Zahara. That's very interesting. It's never spoken about. Nobody will tell you about that. Nobody will tell you about that. These are the lost gems. You would think there's nothing that was done, there's no contribution. There was contributions from the EFF. They stepped in and helped our sister. So it's beautiful. Shout out to DJ SWoo, man. Many people in a position of DJ SWoo don't allow themselves to think like him. They don't allow themselves to appreciate and give credit where it's due, because they're self-centered and they always want to be the bigger man. DJ SWoo didn't have to give Julius Malema and the EFF credit. I'm sure he's older than the CIC. Way older than the CIC. I think now he's 46, DJ SWoo, and then the CIC is 43. So you can only imagine the gap. It's not much, but he's older, a hot man, and the respect between the two is there. Or we might just say Hintanga. It didn't have to give this young man or Intanga yake the credit he has, but because he's also achieved something in life and he doesn't have to compete with the CIC. He can just appreciate a brother from afar. You know, people who have achieved, it's easy for them to give credit. It's only these who are jealous of the CIC, who speak very bad, who would always insult, who would always look down in the contribution he has made. It's always those who haven't contributed anything in the politics. It's always those who haven't contributed anything significant for us to see and appreciate. There's not much that's there for them to leave a legacy on. So it's always those. Mara, hot money. Hot money doesn't have to be the bigger man and beat his chest out and act like he's some bigger guy. It's like, you guys deserve it. You have done it. You have done a lot. You have made politics interesting. Like, it's all your credit. He didn't have to do that. He didn't have to say that. But he did, because he's an honorable man. He did because he's an honest man. He did because he's a man who sees the truth for what it is. So guys, once again, shout out to DJ SWoo, shout out to Hot Money, much respect. I love this Hot Money so much. He has taught me a lot. He has done a lot for the industry. We keep on learning. Hot Money, don't stop. Whatever you're doing an amazing job. Guys, it is what it is from me. I thank you very much. Thank you.